new video time. If you're new here, my name is Jamerrill. This is Large Family Table. I help mamas feed all their people. There's always a lot of food going on around here. We're a family of 10 and we eat all day, every day, like everybody else, only there's a lot of us. Several years ago, I did a video that I called Stir Fry Fried Rice, and many mamas have made that big large family bulk meal and loved it. Their kiddos have loved it. We've loved it and it has been a favorite. Now see, I'm not cooking right now. Right now, for a few seconds is what it'll seem like in video time, but really it'll be all day. We're getting ready to go over the river and through the woods to spend 4 or 5 hours at the lake because there's supposed to be some rain later this afternoon. Anyway, when I get home tonight, I am going to make the cauli rice version of stir fry fried rice. I've got a whole chicken in the slow cooker now, so when we get back this evening, that will be done as our protein. I've got some bags of already chopped up coleslaw mix from Aldi. I got 2 pounds of this, and then I have a bag of frozen stir fry vegetables. So it's gonna go down as soon as I get back. Let me show you the chicken in the slow cooker first. It is on high and it is just gonna sit here and like it, but when I get home tonight, it will be done. Super easy to get a chicken. I probably need to do a whole chicken in the slow cooker video, but I do it about 4 to 5 hours on high. So by the time we get back home, yay, it'll be done. Or even if we're not home at that exact time, my husband will be home and he can take care of it till I get home. Yeah. And just like that, it's another day in my kitchen. Same silly hat, because we've been out and playing all day. Oh, what happened with that chicken in the slow cooker? Well, we got home last night from the lake, had some other stuff come up, and so we just ate that chicken that cooked in the slow cooker all day. It was not prepped for this stir fry cauli rice meal, but I still wanted to just tell you what happened. We have been out with like 3 or 4 other families at a wonderful park all day today. We've got a little bit of time recovering from playing to then flipping around to go to Taekwondo to eat dinner. So I am determined to get this film for you all tonight. All I have chicken wise, now see, if I was on top of my game, because we ate the other chicken last night, I would have had another chicken going all day. Some days, mamas, you just don't have it all together and you keep on rolling. So I have one of my slow cooker freezer meals that's a bunch of chicken, and I'm gonna use that chicken and cook it up for this. I'm gonna show you my big mountain of stuff that we're gonna use in this stir fry cauli rice recipe. Here we go. So we're gonna use an onion. Now I would just use my ginger from a can, but we're using real ginger. Gonna chop that up. There's my chicken we're gonna use. We've got 2 bags of this tri-colored coleslaw. You can, of course, cut yourself down a whole green cabbage and a whole purple cabbage and put in a few little carrot matchsticks, they're called, but this is what I have. I have 4 bags of cauli rice, and so many of my kids love it, but I'm going to use all of it today. And then I have a 5-pound bag of vegetable stir fry blend. My plan is to use half of this. We'll see though, you know how my recipes grow when I get cooking. Then we have some sesame oil, we have garlic powder, and then I would use a whole cup of Bragg Liquid Aminos, but I don't think I have a whole cup left. But look, I have coconut aminos. It's a soy sauce replacement. You can also use a regular old cup of soy sauce, but this is what I'm going to use in this stir fry fried rice. This is also a trim, healthy mama friendly S meal. Yay. And it's also low carb and would also be keto friendly, but of course you've got to calculate all your macros. You're in charge of your macros, not mackerels. Yeah, your mackerels and your macros. Some mama's been eating some pork rinds too and drinking all that water. So here we go, let's get cooking. So continuing on with our do as I say, not as I do tradition, besides cooking a whole chicken, which I didn't get done and I don't have time for now. I did pull my Instant Pot out. Sorry, I'm trying to get a lid here. I was going to do a chicken in the pressure cooker when I got home and still wasn't enough time for that. Now again, this is not the recipe. Don't do this, okay? Just telling you like real life what's happening. I had one of my chicken fajita slow cooker meals. And so that means it's got tomato paste and some spices that should not go along with stir fry fried rice, but I don't have any other chicken. So just pretend like I'm not using this. We're just using regular chicken, nothing else. Nothing to see here, folks, nothing to see. But I think I can scrape some of this off and make it all work and no one will know except you know, so don't tell. Okay, so I've got the onion and the ginger chopped up best I could figure out, and gonna just go ahead and slide these in the pan with the chicken. So here we go. And because I want to get this show on the road, quite literally, like I said, Taekwondo's a coming, I've gone ahead, I've moved my chicken to the back burner because I figure even if it takes a little bit longer, it's okay. I'm gonna start working with the veggies. What I'm gonna use is my 5-quart cast iron Dutch oven, not using it for any other particular reason other than I can get it on my stove and I think I can fit most of these veggies in there. That's the only science going on with that. I think what we're gonna do space saving wise is, since I have, and I will continue to fill this Dutch oven, once the chicken is done, I may end up doing what we're gonna take from this vegetable blend, and like I'm planning 2.5 pounds. We'll see. I just like to get in as much as possible. So I probably will end up cooking this with the chicken once the chicken is fully cooked, and then I'm going to try to get the rest of the coleslaw mix in the Dutch oven with all the cauli rice. Now I just put in, it's probably about 1/4 of a cup of the Bragg's just because I had it left. But the rest of what I'm going to use is this coconut aminos and then the sesame oil. I'm also going to put in some garlic powder, salt and pepper. Like I said, I would have used ground ginger, but I just used a nice little chunk of ginger and diced that up well. And if I'm truly doing like the low carb version of my stir-fried fried rice Jamerrill large family cooking concoction that I shared on here on YouTube many years ago, when I made that, the big difference is I used brown rice. Travis likes some eggs within it, which is similar to if you think of traditional fried rice. Lots of times when I eat fried rice takeout, there is egg in it. And then we mix it all together. So I do need to get a couple eggs going. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but that's okay. I'm gonna get them going in a little pan right now. I'm gonna fry up 6 eggs. Once I fry those up, we break them down into small little pieces. They spread throughout. This is classic Jamerrill, a super mega large family recipe going down. So don't be shocked by 6 eggs. If this was like, you know, a little recipe for 2 people, you use 1, right? But we're cooking for 10. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to add in the coconut aminos now. So meat-wise for this large family recipe, I would have used the chicken from a whole hen. That would have been about 4 pounds or so. Eyeballing what was in my bag from this slow cooker meal, it was only about 2.5 pounds of chicken. So just so you know, the recipe will be down in the description below for how I would have liked to have made it. And you're seeing how it's going down now. I would have put in some more chicken. However, that's the fantastic thing. You can customize this. You can use less meat. You can use more meat. You can double all this if you want to. Sausage would be really good. It's excellent with pork. Make it your own. But a little bit of chicken is what I'm working with today. Chicken's almost done. Then we're gonna add in those mixed vegetables. I'm just gonna go ahead, as you see, as I have done, and add the egg in, so that can cook with the sauces. Okay, so time is running out, and this happens to me. Sometimes I have to, unless it's a slow cooker meal or whatever, if I try to cook on a night when we have an activity in the evening, I'd run out of time. I don't know where it goes. So I'm gonna go get my Taekwondo stuff. But I'm gonna let this chicken still cook, and when I get back, hopefully I can pull all this together. So one extreme to another, hat to bald head. And so now this chicken should be done. So I'm gonna work on chopping this up and getting the vegetables in with it. So this is another little large family table reality. We got kids sitting around having like turkey and cheese sandwiches or classic Stewart family peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, because we have to go in like 14 minutes. So this should be done. My plan for now is I'm going to take a bowl and eat it on the way. Travis is driving us, and I like it when he drives us because that gives me like 25-30 minutes to do something like eat my dinner on the way. But then when we get home, everyone else will have this. You all know with evening activities, excuse me while I scratch my head, evening activities and on-the-go stuff, it's just how dinner ends up going some nights. And we could have had cereal, but we're not. So yay for sandwiches saving the day. Now here's how to make this dinner. Good news is, even though we were low on the amount of chicken I would have liked to have put in, I was able to get in almost all of this 5.5 pound bag of mixed veggies. So I would say we got one little hard piece of veggies left. I probably got 5 pounds in. So that's good. Also in the fridge from last night, whenever we ended up eating that chicken that I cooked in the slow cooker, I got a little bit of cauli rice left for last night. Like I say, we really enjoy it, but I'm gonna dump this in because it's a way to use up a leftover, which is always a good idea. Yes, you can. I like both. We're having a big discussion on liking mayonnaise and mustard. And Amelia just said you can't like both, but I was saying you can, right? But we do have mayonnaise and mustard teams at our house. We have some kids who just like mayonnaise. We have some kids who just like mustard. And then we have a few unicorns, such as myself, who like both. I don't have one thing offhand that I can find or think of to put all of this in. So I'm gonna put them in these 2 Pioneer Woman bowls. Jamerrill eyeballing school tells me that this will work. In this pack of the stir-fry vegetables, there were carrots. There were some carrots. So obviously if you're watching your carbs, if you're trying to stick more in the S meals, or if you're doing keto, you want to watch your carrots. I figured for this big amount and for a small bowl, I wasn't going to worry about it too much. Okay, so there we go. We did fit it in this great big Pioneer Woman bowl. Looks fantastic. Looks like stir-fry fried rice to me, only it's made with cauli rice. Yay. So now let's put it in a bowl and head to Taekwondo. So we're all getting all geared up to go. I'm gonna eat this as we drive over the mountain. What can go wrong? So we made it to Taekwondo, and as far as my dinner on the run, I think I scraped that bowl clean. So as always, you can look down in the link of the description below for the full details on this recipe. If you followed along with this, then you must want more. So go ahead and click on this playlist over here, and you'll see some of my real ridiculous, silly cooking antics over the years, such as freezer cooking with a towel on my head, with hair color on my head, with hats, with no hats. Click right here, keep on watching. It's all good. Talk to you in those comments below. Bye-bye.